Namaste. Welcome everyone to the Pillai Center's Ganesha Mantra chanting call. It's a challenge, Ganesha Mantra challenge chanting call. Today is September 3rd. It's Friday. And my name is Padma. So how is everyone doing here on chat? I warmly welcome to this call this evening. I feel that we have grown so much by being here in a group every single evening, chanting Om Gam and calling on Ganesha. So I welcome all of you. I know you're all from different parts of the world. So let me know in chat. So one person is from Peru. Another person is from Modesto, California. Welcome. And another person is from Belgium, Van den Broek. So welcome to this call. And Krishna is from Gualala, California. So welcome to this call. So Thea, I don't know if Thea, welcome to you. Sue is from Minnesota. Sarah is from Singapore. And Lino is from Italy. Welcome, Don Victor Fernando. And Numulgi Scottish is from Australia. Rajkumar is from Assam, India. And Teresa is saying Namaste Padmaji. So welcome. I know you come from different parts of the world. I know how time is valuable here. So I will try to keep it short and sweet and make it fun today. So we all experience, the divine. That's why we are here, to see what the divine can do for us and how we can become divine by using the mantras, the technology Babaji is giving us. So here on this call, if you are new to the call and if you are a beginner, or if you are just new to this is your first day coming to the call, so I want to tell you that we have been chanting the sound Om Gam since August 8th. And the reason why we are chanting Om Gam is to reach our goals. The Pillai Center has a goal of accumulating 5 million chants by the end of September 8th. So the reason why are we chanting Om Gam 5 million times? Because when we chant Om Gam, these are very powerful sounds. And when we chant as a group, the sounds amplify and magnify the vibration of the sound that can help us any thought that we have been thinking to become matter instantaneously. So it will create a synergy of consciousness here when we come together. So that's why we have to bring the right intention. If you have been having some issues all throughout the day, something has been bothering you, this is the opportunity for you to let go, to give it to the archetype, and then think about the things that you desire in your life. Just let go of everything. The sound Om, as I said, is a combination of three syllables that manifests in us as A, U, and Ma. So, Om is the primal sound that is vibrating in the cosmos. And this sound has been there even before the universes were created. And this sound, when it enters, especially on the earth plane, when it comes into our being, it splits into two, Shiva and Shakti. So, like it is the sun, moon, yin and yang, feminine and masculine energies that brings duality for us. And that duality keeps us from knowing everything about us, who we are, and how to create. It is kept hidden from us. So we really need to seek every single day who we are, what is happening for us, why are we having all these problems in life, why are we having these diseases. So once we understand our own evolution, then use of these sounds. Om is the sound of creation. So when it comes into our being as A, U, and Ma, they are vowels. They are not consonants. So they are highly creative. And even whether you say A, U, or or O, it still creates. So so that is what it is. So it is very, very simple and it's very easy to follow. And Babaji has explained those things very much in several videos, especially in the older videos, and how it changes our brain. So we need those sounds to go deeper and deeper to understand who we are. And when we begin to chant the sound Om and Om, that's what all the yogis in the Himalayas are doing, oming all the time. And to find out, so as to get the power, we get the power um, of the sound Om to create the things that we want in life. And the siddhas were very much adept in mastering those sounds. So 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 so, so Sid Babaji, being Siddha, being the enlightened master, he is giving us some really great technologies that is very much digestible for us, something that is practical for us, something that we can experience instantaneously. So I will be talking about the technologies a little bit. I will go through that after we finish doing the chanting. Today we will just chant the sound Om Gam 360 times. So that is what Om is, has been there. It is the beginning of the beginning, and that sound has been there. So Om is who? Om is actually God, that represents omniscience, omnipresence, and omnipotence, that gives us the ability to know things, to do things, and to be present everywhere or at the same time. And so Babaji is a divine being who has come in a human form to give us these technologies. And then who is the personification? Who is in charge of this sound Om? So the archetype behind it is Ganesha. And this Ganesha is the beginning of the beginning. He has been there all even before all other gods came into being, such as Shiva and the other goddesses, Vishnu, any other gods and goddesses. So Ganesha has been there. He is the superior most of all gods and goddesses. So that's why he's been worshipped as the number one god. And what is the password to connect with Ganesha? It is Gum. So Gum, gum. Why do we need? So what does he do? Ganesha, in order to help us, he removes all our obstacles. He knows human beings have a different type of brain, we think differently, and we are creating all these obstacles, um, uh, and the diseases that we don't know, and we are being so ignorant that we don't know how to even create. We have forgotten that we are God, and we pretend sometimes, we pretend to be human beings but not God. So we are actually God. So we need an archetype like Ganesha, who will show us, who will guide us with all these solutions he gave to Babaji a few years ago, calling it as Ganesha solutions. So he came up with technologies like coconut breaking, or a clay Ganesha that I have put up here next to the coconut. He's black in color, and he has a shawl around him, so that we can easily and we can use clay Ganesha. And also fire ritual, Babaji has talked about a lot, wherein an archetype can come into the fire and give us the material things that we need, especially money. So these are the, and also durva grass, I have put it here on the cup here, so that also I'll be talking about, which you can grow easily. The reason why we need to use these kind of things when on the earth plane is because when the archetypes descend into the earth plane, we need to give them because they are going to sacrifice on behalf of us. We have to give them certain things, so they can, as a surrogate technology, so they can sacrifice on behalf of us, with all these technologies. So so that's what Babaji has been teaching us for so long with all these solutions. That's why Babaji says chanting alone, doing meditation alone is not going to cover everything. It will help change our brain and our consciousness, but those thoughts have to come to become matter. We and to speed up the time, we need to do these remedies, because Ganesha comes from a different plane. He comes from the infrared realm. He is very fast, and he comes from a space, where he comes from a realm, and he's not bound by space or time or anything. So he comes in very fast, and he removes that problem for us, and he helps us to create that matter instantaneously. And for that to happen, Babaji says it's better to do these technologies in order to create things instantaneous, because we don't want to wait too long, sitting and waiting forever for things to happen. So that's what we are doing every single day. I know some people ask certain questions again and again on chat. What do I need to do? I have this problem. So the technologies have been given already. We went through that already. There is a saying in my Indian tradition, like, you listen to Ramayana, okay, the story of whole Ramayana, the epic story, all night, and then you get up in the morning and ask, what is the relationship between Rama and Sita? That's what sometimes happens here. We are, the teachers are teaching here everything, giving everything here, and it's better to look into why these technologies are given and how it can help us with these technologies. If we really look into it, then when we can make those decisions very quickly. So that's the idea of using these technologies. So Babaji says, in addition to meditation, chanting, rituals are very important. Just like offering, doing a puja, offering some sweets, and then a mango, and then breaking a coconut, or doing a small fire lab, things like that will really help us to get out of that situation. And these are the solutions. So I hope everything is clear now. With that, we will get started. Today, I am going to make a big fire here to invoke Ganesha and to invoke Babaji. So just give me a second. So I have here 7 camphor that represents the centers. I like how Sucharita you calls it as psycho-spiritual centers. So you can call them as psycho-spiritual centers that cleans up the spine. So we are going to light up our spine, and then we are going to invoke the beings Ganesha and Babaji. So this is a different kind of camphor. So so what we're going to do now, we will call on Ganesha with a simple sound. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Let's all put our intention, what you want to remove today. So ask Ganesha to remove all those obstacles for you and also help you to create the desires that you have. Now we will call on Babaji with a simple chant again. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Now we will ask Babaji to guide us through the chant and help us to connect with Lord Ganesha really well to understand the consciousness of becoming second to none and also gain the power to manifest instantaneously. So put all your prayers into this. So let's thank Babaji for guiding us all through these days, giving us the protection that we needed and also the guidance that we needed. So we will express our gratefulness to Babaji today with all our hearts so we can really go deeper into our body, mind, and soul to experience the sound Om Gam. So connect well with Ganesha, and Babaji will be guiding through the entire chant, and we will be meditating on Om also.
Second to none is a divine concept. However, you also can have it. When a human becomes God, he can do miracles. How do you become the divine? In order to have second to none consciousness. The God who owns the characteristics of second to none is Lord Ganesha. Lord Ganesha is God with great antiquity and worshipped in different galaxies. You put him in your consciousness all the time, then you will have his consciousness. Om Mula Ganapate Namaha. Mula means the original Ganapati. Om Mula Ganapate Namaha. 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 This will get rid of your karma on the one hand, and then acquire his consciousness, which is second to none. Start with half-hour. Just engage in Ganesha with the mantra Om Dham, Om Dham. Then you get rid of your karma and then acquire his consciousness, which is second to none. Om Dham, 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 Om Dham. 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 Close your eyes and then listen to this sound Om. Now join me and then focus attention on the sound and it will dispel all the thoughts. If any thoughts come, send Om into those thoughts. The beauty is, it's a secret, and not many people are blessed by Ganesha to know that Om sound will disallow the thoughts. When they come near Om, they will be stopped by Ganesha's sound. Om is Ganesha's sound. So they cannot bombard your mind or the brain. This you can use when you are completely empowered by some stupid thoughts or emotional thoughts. Just sit down and then chant Om, and then the thoughts will stay only in the periphery and will never able to get in. Focus attention on the sound and it will dispel all the thoughts. Om. Put your attention on the guts, gut feeling. Breathe in with your nostrils and then go to the navel chakra, the gut, and stay there. Don't worry about the breathing. Breathe in and hold that breath there in the navel chakra because that is where Ganesha lives. Just keep focusing attention. One more time, breathe in and hold that breath there in the navel chakra. Just keep focusing attention. Keep focusing attention. Think of what you want to do. What do you want to do or what do you want to get? What do you want to accomplish? And pray to Ganesha. Ganesha, give me this consciousness to socialize with the right people. Give me the highest self-esteem so that I can identify myself with you as second to none. Ganesha, give me the ability to manifest instantaneously. Give me this consciousness Ganesha. Ganesha, give me this consciousness This has to be real, 100% real. Keep doing that. Never ever forget it. God bless.
So let's all express our gratitude to Lord Ganesha for giving us this opportunity and also making it possible for all of us to come together as a group and to really welcome him on his birthday that is coming up on September 9th. So we are preparing ourselves here every single day through the grace that's coming from Ganesha and also from Babaji. So let's all thank together and express our gratitude to Ganesha and let him be pleased with our commitment, with our love towards him. Show all your love you can during this time leading up to Ganesha's birthday, so you can easily receive gifts from him in areas of life that you want to have and makes you feel like becoming second to none. This is the right opportunity for us. Babaji knows that we need Ganesha. Even though Ganesha comes with an elephant face, there is a reason behind it. And if we understand the symbolism behind it, everything becomes easy and effortless. So we thank Ganesha for this opportunity, for guiding us with the sounds Om Gam. We'll also thank Babaji. We'll express our gratitude to Babaji for being so kind and compassionate in bringing the archetype right before us to experience it in our consciousness. The consciousness the Om can give us to be creative, because Om sound is the sound of creation and it is vibrating in the universe. NASA has put up that sound Om on the YouTube if you want to listen to how it sounds. So Babaji is bringing this teaching at the right moment when the technologies are available for us to understand. We have to understand the spirituality in terms of science, because it is related to time and science. That's why Babaji created Astroved. Astrology deals with time and Vedas deal with science. So nothing is superficial here or artificial or superstitious. Everything is science. So we will thank him for giving us this opportunity to remove all our ignorance and to be in light, to be with God and to walk with God daily and to use the technologies Babaji has given us at the right time. So let's all express our gratitude to Babaji together. Thank you, Babaji, for these teachings. We are very, very grateful and thankful for these teachings. So let's all express our gratitude to the Pillai Center team and the staff who work around the clock to make these calls possible for us, so the calls go smooth and easy for us. Let's all thank the Pillai Center teachers who work very hard to put these programs together so we can absorb and learn and feel it and experience it in our consciousness and share our joy and happiness with others. So let's thank all the teachers here. Let's also thank Arjun here for giving the tech support and be ready whenever there is a tech problem. He is there to jump in and help us. Radha is giving here the chat support who will help with anything that we need to give us that support so that we are all taken care of. So I will thank you once again for coming together and being with me and giving me this opportunity to be with all of you to experience Ganesha consciousness every single day. We are all truly blessed to be here with Babaji. I have no words to describe. I'm quite sure you all must be feeling that already in your hearts. And also, I want to ask one person. I don't know if Reflections Covenant is here. I would ask her to start a group. That's the feeling I got. She can start a group on her own, calling as WhatsApp group or a Telegram, and invite people to experience Ganesha. So you all can share your experiences, how you are working with these technologies, and how it is influencing your life. I know there is a Ganesha Facebook group also. If you want to join that. And it will help. When we see others doing it, then we get excited and we get inspired to do all these practices every single day. Even if we forget, we know there is someone who will tell us, hey, I did this practice, did you do this? So that really helps us to be aligned with the divine. I know there was a person when I was in history school a couple of years, 2 years ago, and that person was doing every ritual. She was breaking the coconut on the fourth moon, on the 14th moon, and she was also following the other time energies, and she was sharing her experiences with everyone. It was a joy to see her doing all those practices every single day. She had a business, she was there, but still she was doing all the teachings Babaji was given, and it was inspiring me too to be like someone, to be in a group like that, and to get inspired and do these practices and share with others. So I hope all of you took out something from these calls, and you will take some actions and do something about it so that you form your own community or group that um, you want to be with. Share. This is how we can um, be in charge of our lives. We cannot change others, we can only change ourselves. We have to understand that. So when we change, then when others look at it, then they'll say, what have you been doing so long? I see a lot of difference in you. What did you do? That's how we become an example for others, not by telling others to go break a coconut or light a lamp or anything. We cannot do that. So by being an example, by showing what you are doing every day, just by showing everything, we can help others a lot. Yeah. And I know a lot of you wrote a lot of things. Yeah. Ganesha came through already in the very beginning, and Babaji's, when the Om he was giving, a big kumkum fell from his forehead. So he is there in our third eye. He is in our third eye, wanting to give us all the gifts, the miracles he wants to do. So it's a good sign for us already. Yeah, Sarita is writing in Hindi. Well, I cannot see through my glasses. It's so tiny for me. So sorry for that. Um, yeah, deep quiet in mind. Yeah, great. I like to hear. I know. I remember one time another student, another devotee of Babaji wrote on chat here just a few days ago. I saw Ardhanadishwara. That is something beautiful to experience in the body. That means that person was connecting with Om in the Sushumna and then seeing the duality. So that's why I took you to through deep meditation. So it may take like an hour and a half. Sometimes I know many people don't have that time, but I still do it because I want each and every one of you to experience it in these calls. Because as I said in the very beginning, when we come together as a community, the vibration of the Om sound, it amplifies, it magnifies the vibration of the sound Om in within us, and and then it will give us that clarity to see who we are. So you will be able to experience, because Babaji is empowering these sounds and giving it to us. um, Sue Brooks is saying it would be so wonderful to have a weekly class with you, Padma. We would be so blessed. Well, we'll see how it turns out. We will see what comes up. It's all Ganesha's blessing. Whatever happens, you have already put this intention out, so we will see what comes along, and what happens. So it's in divine hands. It's divine will. Yeah. Did reflections respond? So I don't know. I see so much so here. So if reflections can respond back, that will be great. Something is telling me to tell you that. So I'm giving that information to your reflections. Okay. So Evelyn Wong is saying, thank you, Abba, for leading such wonderful prayer. Thank you, Lord Ganesha, for being here to listen to us. Thank you, teacher Padma, teacher Radha, Arjun, and Pillai team and all here. Thank you. You're welcome, Evelyn. So Arjun is also saying, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Padmaji and Radha. Thank you. Lulu is saying, thank you so much, Padma, for the powerful meditation and teaching. You're welcome. Teresa is saying, thank you, Arjun, Radha, and Dana Devi. Welcome. So Sparky Moto is saying, thanks to each and every one of you here participating. Thank you. Mind Radius is saying, everything around us is nurturing us, healing us, and ancestors, and removing bad money, career, health, relationship, and happiness. Karmas or patterns. It's all blessings of Ganesha's, Babaji, and Kuludevji. Oh, so nice. Thank you, Mind Radius. Okay, so I know a lot of people have expressed gratitude here. So thank you for sharing that. Sujata is saying, Lord Ganesha, bless me to be second to none and organize my time, space, and energy and bring orderliness and highest manifestations in all dimensions of life. Great. So you know Ganesha's blessings to you, Sujata. Okay. I know a lot of you have given. So nice to see. Feroz Beg is saying, Om Gam, glory to Babaji. Lots of gratitude to Padmaji. We learn so much from you every day. Thank you, Radha, Arjun, Pillai Center team, and everyone in the collective. You're welcome, Feroz. All right. So I think Radha, did you put up the link to the initiation Babaji is going to give on September 9th? And so again, if you have any questions about technologies, because Babaji has said chanting alone will not be able to accomplish that completely. It's a second to none consciousness. We have to include the rituals and the remedies. So reflections is saying, yes, I did respond. Great. So go ahead and create, a WhatsApp group or a Telegram group, and guide people over there and share your experiences with others. So I feel you will be able to do that. Yeah, thank you, Radha, for putting up that link. Yeah, Samuel is saying, thank you, Padmaji. I know my career income desires are answered with the consciousness of Ganesha. Thank you for sharing that. Ganesha's blessings to you. So Rosie is saying, yes, Padma, make a class for us. Yeah, we will see. We will see. It's all in the divine realm, and whatever comes, we will see what happens. Okay, so any questions regarding technology? So as I said, coconut, if there is a stubborn karma in your life, this is the best time to do the coconut breaking, smashing these the coconut, and asteroid will be able to help you with that. If you don't have coconut in your area, if it is hard for you to get the coconut, so you can order it through asteroid or through Pillai Center team. And the coconut actually represents our head, so it looks like this coconut has a very smiley mouth, and it is kind of, and the eyes look kind of different. So these eyes represent the two physical eyes, and the third eye is kind of like here it's coming, maybe this represents the third eye, and it is that corresponds to our third eye, and then Ganesha, and this is like a head. It represents our head, and then when we smash it, we are actually releasing all the negative. So it's like a negative energy. So it's like a surrogate brain we are going to be doing when we use the coconut technology. So smashing coconut. So do it on the 14th moon. That's coming up day after tomorrow, and use the technology and see how it works for you. If you are able to get the coconut in your area, use the coconut. If you don't, then you can always use the service of Pillai Center or Asteroid to order the coconut smashing ritual. And also I mentioned about the clay Ganeshas, like I have over there, over here. Yes. um, so use, or otherwise you can make one yourself. If you live in India, it's, you can do it. And again, Ganesha is he himself, he sacrifices himself to dissolve all the karma for us, and so as to give us the freedom to manifest whatever we are wanting to manifest. So that's how these technologies work. And also, if I have Durva grass here, and when you are doing daily pujas or worship to Ganesha, grow this Durva grass in a pot. It's very easy to grow, and it's called as the Bermuda grass. And you can get the Bermuda seeds in a shop, at a home base here in America. And sow those seeds in the soil. They will germinate very quickly, and I have been growing this in a pot, like for 5 years. So it's been there, and it's very easy to grow. And whenever you ask Ganesha, whenever you call on him to remove obstacles, just give him a one leaf of or one twig of Durva grass, and he will be very pleased, because these karmas that he takes us, it's these obstacles are like, they are like demons, they are like demonic forces, and so he swallows that for us, for in order for us to be free from it. So when he does that, his tummy hurts. So when we give the durva grass to him, he becomes peaceful and he becomes happy. So that's why we give him durva grass. So yeah, and then if you have a mango in your area, if you can have that, offer mango. If you don't, then offer a teaspoon of sugar or something, which we all can do, and he will be very pleased, and then he will bless us and he will leave. So it's very easy to do the simple pujas at home by giving him a flower and then giving him durva grass, lighting a lamp, and then breaking a coconut, especially on the days. If there is stubborn karma, then Babaji says break coconuts, at least 3 coconuts or 1 coconut for 48 days continuously to see the difference. So you might see the changes immediately, or it might take a little time. So whatever you want to see in your life, if the changes are not happening, continue to keep breaking the coconuts every single day. It might take 30 days or 48 days. By the end of 48 days, you should see the results. So hope all right. Okay. So with that, I don't know. There is something that's on chat. Something came up. I don't think it belongs here on chat, and I'm seeing something totally different messages. So I don't know what it is. So anyway, so thank you everyone for joining this call every day. Thank you for your participation, and other teachers will be coming. So enjoy the calls with them, and I'll hope to see you again on another day next week. So until then, have a good evening or good morning wherever you are in the world. Namaste. Ganesha's blessings to everyone. Thank you for joining this call. Thank you, thank you, thank you.